You through an example for how to create a isometric drawing for our sample puzzle cube part. And so the first thing that you do, it's important that you identify the front view, the top view, and the right side view of your part. So if you hold your part this way, this is what we're going to consider the front view of our drawing. We rotate the part 90 degrees. This is our right side view. We go back to our front view and rotate it 90 degrees the other way. This is the top view of our part. So on the template that you're starting from, you have a starting point here. That line on our drawing is going to be this line right here on our part. So this is where we're starting from on our part. Another thing to note when creating our sketch here, we're going to be doing this sketch at a 2:3 scale, and so what that means is that for every block on here, so this is one block, that's going to equal 2 grid spaces on our isometric paper. Alright, we can go ahead, now that we kind of know how all of that works, we can go ahead and get started with the sketch. The first line we're going to sketch is this line on our part, and so we're going to be going back this way, and it's going to be over, because it's 3 blocks, we're going to be going over 6 spaces on our graph paper. So once I have that line selected in the depth of the part, I can go ahead and darken that line in. From there, we'll go ahead and create this line that goes through the top portion of the part. And so to create that line, we'll go back 4 boxes and we'll see this part right here. So again, that is the depth of the part, the dimension we're putting in. So there's my 6 boxes. I will go ahead and sketch in that line. So now we've drawn this line and this line. We'll connect it back with this line at the very back of this. So use my straight edge again. Connect that line. So we have this face sketched. Now we're going to start working on some width dimensions. And so with my part, if I go over in this direction, the width dimension, I need to go over and create that line. I'll go over 2 boxes. And I can go ahead and sketch in those lines. So now we have this front face drawn, and now we're going to sketch this line here across the inside. It's going to be over in 4 spaces. And I'll go ahead and put that line in. From there, we're going to go ahead and create this point on the part is right here. So we're going to take this sketch over 4 spaces because it's 2 blocks. So there's 2. 4, put a dot, and I will sketch that line in. On this one, from this point, it's only 1 block over. We'll sketch that line in. From here, we're going to go up in the height dimension. So to go up in the height, I go up 2 blocks. Put in those lines for the height. From this point, we'll go over in the width dimension here and here, describing our lines for that. So we're putting in a width dimension here and a width dimension here. And we'll connect this back. From there, I'm going to go down 2 boxes and I'll create this line right here. And with that one finished, I'll go ahead and connect this line back to the starting point. And that finishes our isometric sketch for our part. The last thing we'll do with this sketch is create some shading on it. And so I'm just going to use my straight edge and I'm going to draw some vertical lines on the front plane. And it gives the sketch some depth and just helps you understand the part a little easier. So that's our practice isometric drawing.